Hello, everybody. Welcome to Holy Soul's Kitchen. And today, I'm going to be doing the filming and the cooking. My lovely bride, the woman, she's out getting her hair done, making herself look beautiful. I keep telling her, I don't know how much more beautiful that you can get, but at any rate, she just won't believe me. Anyways, we're going to go with a kraut dish today, which is what you see here is cabbage and onions. And now the reason I have 3 bottles of mustard is because there's what we call Nancy amounts, just a tiny bit in each one. So I went through the fridge and figured I can get enough mustard for this particular dish. And then we have some sauerkraut. And we had the homegrown Italian sausage that I made a little bit ago, about 10 days ago or so. And then, of course, we have a little bit of wine. Now, in this particular dish, a beer is actually better than the wine. So we're going to go ahead and cook the meat first. Whenever you add vegetables to any particular dish with meat in it, you want to make sure that your meat is cooked first. And that's probably around 2 pounds. Now, not to insult anybody's intelligence, but when you have a quart, it's 32 ounces. And if it's full, you're going to get about 2 pounds, right? 16 ounces, 16 plus 16. And for the mathematicians out there or whatever, that's just a new math way of figuring out how much you have, so you don't have to run to the calculator, and you can use it for meal planning. Now I'm going to use the fake garlic today because we have a whole bunch of good garlic, and if I don't use that up, it may end up just going bad. So I call it the fake garlic. Now, in reference to Bishop Williamson's sermon for the second Sunday in Lent, he quipped that you should have a picture of the Sacred Heart in your kitchen because that's where all the action is. And the woman and I got a charge out of that. We thought that was pretty funny. So, and then we have some carrots. So you don't have to add the carrots, but I'm going to go ahead and shred those and add them to it. And I may end up adding a little bit more sauerkraut with the amount of meat that I have. So, all right, so here's everything in the pan. Now, you don't have to have a wok. I just like cooking with it for certain dishes. So I've added, this was a half a cabbage, red cabbage, and then probably about a quarter of the green cabbage, and a 14-ounce can of sauerkraut. Now, if you like more sauerkraut, you can add more. You don't even necessarily have to add it. And then I added your typical spices, right? If you've seen my videos before, some parsley, oregano, added some thyme, and love, of course. But at any rate, those are the typical spices, and just whatever you like. Now, a lot of the spices I added were in the Italian sausage already. So I didn't have to add a whole lot more. And if you like it, add some red pepper to it. You just go with your taste buds and see what you like. So right now I put everything in. According to the clock here, it looks like we're right about 12:14. So I don't know. It should take. I'm guessing maybe half an hour or so, if I had to make a guess. But we'll see. We'll see if I'm correct. All right, so here's the cabbage sauerkraut dish, all done. Now I had to turn it down a little bit. It's 12:54, so definitely over a half an hour. And but I had to turn it down because I just couldn't make the dish without adding some beer. So a little beer for the dish, and then a little bit more for Papa G, the old man. So there's what it looks like in the bowl. Now I really want to kind of brag a little bit and boast about my spatula here. You can kind of see that it's wobbly. Now it's been like that for 5 years. We got that at the dollar store when we did some catering back in the day, and it's been like that now for 6 years. So the point I'm trying to make is you don't need expensive utensils in order to cook. It doesn't really make your food come out any better. The big utensil that you really need is a really good knife. It's really worth the investment, and then be able to sharpen it. That's really what you're after, is a really good knife that you can fillet with or chop. There's all different kinds on the internet that you can find. So again, this is the cabbage and sauerkraut and sausage. Now personally, I like the kielbasa or the smoked sausage. I think it adds a better flavor. And then I saute those sausages in Chardonnay, and then I add the beer later on. So there's what we have for today. And it's a good comfort meal. It's a little bit colder up here in Minnesota, pretty windy, so it's a good day for this particular dish. Salve Maria, and thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share if you would. Thanks. And Marisha, I hope this can qualify as a Polish meal. Bye now.